guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a short update of my stitching, stitch night, stuff I've got in the mail, all kinds of good stuff. So let's get started. Okay, I guess I'm trying to even think where to start. Friday night, last Friday night, I sat down to work on the wings on the Peony Pixie. Now, almost all of the Nora Corbett and Mirabilia, they call for Kreinik. This is the Kreinik that was called for the wings. It is number 4 braid 9294. Like a purple, sparkly. Okay, I stitched a good bit of this and it looked like shit. I mean, it looked awful. And so I tore it out and I thought, great, what am I going to use now, right? And all I can say is thank God for this seam ripper that Vanna had said in one of her videos, because this rubber tip saved me from, like, you know, killing myself trying to tear out, you know, a huge chunk of Kreinik. Because all I did after I cut the threads with this, use this rubber tip on the fabric like this, and it all came out without me having to pick and unpick and with this and try, you know, I could see myself cutting the fabric and then I would just be in a ball in the corner. So I said, what am I going to do? I wanted to work on the wings. That's what I was doing Friday night. So I said, you know what? Let me try some silk. Instead of stitching it sparkly, let me try stitching it with silk. I had some silk from Renaissance Mermaid because I had all the threads for both of those projects in one box. And I stitched another bit. And I went, no, it needs to be sparkly, damn it. That's what the wings are supposed to be, sparkly. I wanted sparkle. So I stopped stitching on the wings. And I said, okay, the next day, I'm going to go to the stitching post and I am going to get some Petite Treasure braid. I don't know why I thought I could stitch with this again. I had tried stitching with this a long time ago and I hated it. Why? It's like the version of insanity or the definition of insanity. Trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Now, here is the Petite Treasure braid that I wound up getting and using, because you'll see I finished the wings. This is PB12. Beautiful purple sparkly color. Now, I'm going to try to get in close here to kind of show you why there is such a huge difference between these two threads. This is pretty rough, like the texture of it. And Petite Treasure braid, I'm going to hold them side by side. I don't know if you can see that very well, but Petite Treasure braid is really, really smooth. Much smoother than Kreinik. So, yeah, win-win, because here is my progress. Look at those wings. Didn't they turn out awesome? I don't even know if I could even capture how sparkly all that is. Now, there's more sparkle, like, I rolled this up because I'm gonna do, there's a little bit left here for her dress and then her legs. So I will do that first and then I will roll this up and there's more wing, which, do I have it here? Okay, yeah, I found the green. This is, the wings are also where her head is. This is the Kreinik that it was called for, like a light minty green. This is the Petite Treasure braid that I got. So I think this will look really pretty. Yeah. Yeah, Kreinik. Ugh. So what did I do when I came? I'll have you look at this again. Yeah, what did I do when I came right home from the stitching post on Saturday with the Petite Treasure braid? I went to Nordic Needles website and ordered the Petite Treasure braid color card that they have. It's $16.75, well worth it. Now there are new colors that have come out And I don't know if those new colors are on that card, but I figure I can buy the new colors that come out and probably put them on the card myself somehow. Something. But it has the actual thread samples. Yeah, because now I'm going to have to convert any Kreinik to Petite Treasure Braid. Which I also did when I went to the Stitching Post, because here is, I meant not that one. That's why I bought that one. Okay. Here's the 3 for Mediterranean. Why do I always want to say Mediterranean Mermaid? Renaissance Mermaid. Here are the 3 colors of Kreinik called for. These are the 3 that I picked out. Ooh, love that blue and that green one. Now, Saturday night was stitch night at the Stitching Post. I met Jill for dinner. We were actually going to exchange fabric because she wanted fabric for a Nora Corbett solo toile that she wanted to start, and I thought I had a good piece. And she thought she had a good piece for me for Renaissance Mermaid. And she did. So here is what she gave me for Renaissance Mermaid. It is Color Cascade Autumn Carnival 32 count Joblin. Woo! You know me in orange fabric. And actually, it's much more vibrant than you're seeing it. So I'm going to fold it in half because I'm going to show you. I mean, look at that. Isn't that going to look awesome? Because those are like the colors. Greens, blues. Oh my God. It's going to look so good. So when I finish Peony, that's what I'm starting. Renaissance Mermaid. Because I already got all the threads pulled, everything pulled. Ready to go. Stitch night was great. Got to see a couple people that I don't see all the time. I did work on the Stony Creek piece. And I'll show you because I actually met another set of ladies last night for some stitching and dinner as I'm dropping everything out of the bag. And I got some more done on the Stony Creek piece. Excuse me for bending over. Everything fell out of the bag. Now, I bought a new project bag recently from Made by Mama Joan. Love her bags. This is the one I got. Bees. Yeah, isn't that very cute? And here is her card. She always sends a card, so I'll put a link down below to her stuff, but there is her information. I don't know if that's focusing. Yeah. So, got that bag, and to refresh your memory, if you cannot remember what the piece is supposed to look like, it is in the most current issue of Stony Creek magazine, and it's called On Beach Time. The fabric I picked is 28 count Lugana from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie in Melody. And here's my progress. Not too bad. Last night I finished this. I only have about 2 hours of stitching by the time we get to where we're going after dinner on Tuesday nights. So this, and then I started like outlining the border because now I counted, so all I gotta do is just match it up. I don't know about you. Am I alone in that I hate stitching border? I really hate it. Because after that border, this blue color, that's another border that goes around it. So yeah, not too bad for, you know, a couple days of stitching on this. I think it's looking pretty good. Now, if you look at the model, it has buttons, Stony Creek buttons, which I got in the mail. Now, I ordered the buttons from Stony Creek, and then I also ordered buttons from Just Another Button Company. And Julie from Nifty Needle Nannies messaged me and said she had seagull buttons, Jesus. Seagull needle minders that she was going to make me up 3 of them and mail them to me for free. Awesome. And I think those are going to be the ticket because let me show you the buttons from Stony Creek. I don't like these. I know this is what it is in the picture. It looks like they just drew with the Sharpie or something on it. I just didn't care for it. And then the ones from Just Another Button Company, they look like boomerangs. Don't they? I don't know. Am I being too picky? No. So I think the needle minders that Julie is sending are going to be what I'm going to use. So there is that. And I did get from 123 Stitch the Threadworks thread, the Army Fatigue. This is a very pretty color. So can't wait to get, you know, more stitching on that. Let's see what else. Oh, when I was also at the Stitching Post, I bought a tacky bob. Now, I have the Bead Buddy, the needle minder magnet for beads, but the inside was getting a little less sticky, and this has so much more space because both sides you can put beads in. So all I do is I just hung this over the scroll rod when I did the beading on the wings. So, and I love this design. I thought this was really pretty. So I got another one of those. And I forgot to show you one of my Nora Corbett charts that I had in my stash, Bluebell. This is one of my favorite ones, and I don't know why I haven't stitched this yet. And I have the bead pack. Of course I have the bead pack. Very, very pretty. But the fabric I picked out for this is from Fiberlicious, and it's called Fairyland. Oh, like a pretty dusty pink. That's how. So this up against this, I think it'll look really awesome. So someday stitching that one. I have so many projects I want to stitch, as we all, right? And I also am going to show another memorabilia that I showed in a video a long time ago when I first bought it. Someone who watches my videos, Diana Jones, she's asked me twice what the name of this is, and I answered her, but I thought I'm going to show it, and I'm going to hold it up to the camera, and I'm going to hold it up for a good 10 seconds so you can see it. Mirabilia's Royal Games 1. This is a really pretty one, and someone has actually finished it. And let me show, actually you can't even see. Can't even see the name the way, there it is. You can see it a little bit. But yeah, Royal Games 1, the Roman numeral 1. And any cross stitch store online has this. I bought this from Down Sunshine Lane. Put it in Google, people. Google, the internet, a wonderful resource to find what you need. Just like the highlighter tape. She had also asked me where to get the highlighter tape. When I put in highlighter tape in Google the other day, immediately 4 things came up. Amazon actually sells it. Stony Creek sells it. Walmart even sells it. And then there's a company called Sassy to Stitch, the number 2. Because it's not just used for cross stitch, it's like an office supply product. Kids in school can use it, so Office Depot, all those places sell it. Yeah, Google. Put it in Google, people. Okay, I think I only have one more thing to talk about besides books. Most of you watched my Mad Cross Stitcher review on the floss and the kit that I got. I received a gift in the mail the other day. And I saw her name on the package, Mad Cross Stitcher, and I thought, wonder why I didn't order anything, right? No, one of my viewers, May Olson, so May, thank you very much, ordered these skeins of her Halloween candy floss. Isn't that awesome? And sent them to me as a gift. Love these. Are you kidding me? Halloween, purple, orange. Yeah. So May, thank you so much. Much appreciated. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is books. Besides 2 things I actually have on order, excuse me, the newest Little House Needleworks Fresh Brewed Coffee. Down Sunshine Lane just got that in, and I ordered that. And the Crescent Colors threads. or Classic Colorworks. I never remember what it's called now. I think it's Classic Colorworks. So that's on its way to me in the mail, so I'll be able to show you that, and I already have a fabric picked out for that. But I am still reading the book With Malice by Eileen Cook. That's the cover. Basically, these teenagers are on a trip to Italy with their school, and they get in a car accident, and the one girl dies, and the other girl can't remember what happened, and she's hurting in the hospital, but they think she did it on purpose, and that her friend was murdered. So it's a murder mystery. It's not like, oh my God, I love this book, run out and read it. But it's holding my interest enough that I have to know what happened, because I'm thinking the girl's going to get her memory back and we're going to see what really happened. I'm about 65% through the book. Now, Ruth Ware, who wrote the book In a Dark, Dark Wood, and I know I talked about this on a video a while ago, book creepy as hell. I love that. Okay, Ruth Ware, The Dark, Dark Wood. She also wrote another book called The Lying Game, and that just came out on Tuesday. I have the sample on my iPad. This one is another thriller mystery about 4 friends at a school, and they told a lie and it's going to be found out, in a nutshell. So I might try to read that book next when I'm done this With Malice one. But there was one more thing I wanted to talk about that is not a cross-stitch related product. I also love makeup and nail stuff in addition to cross-stitch. I received this product, a sample of it, when I ordered something from Sephora. This is Urban Decay's Meltdown Makeup Remover. I was skeptical about using this because normally to take my makeup off, I wash my face with, I forget what soap it is. But I also use makeup wipes. And most makeup wipes that I use are oily, like have an oily residue. And I would wake up and sometimes have it in the corner of my eyes and it wouldn't get all the makeup off. This is a spray. You spray this all over your face, obviously close your eyes, and you let it sit for a minute and then you can just wipe your makeup off. I tried this for the first time yesterday. To say that I was shocked is an understatement. First of all, when you spray this on your face, it feels like you're spraying your face with air. Literally like just a fan blowing on your face. There's no oily residue. There's no residue. It's the weirdest thing. And all I did was wet a washcloth and wiped all my makeup off my face. And my face was like dry. There was no oily residue. There was nothing. So when this sample runs out, I am for sure going to buy this. I know this isn't cheap. I don't know how much it is. It's probably like $20 or $25, something like that. Completely worth it. To wake up and, I mean, it removes all your makeup. All the eye makeup. And like I said, no residue on your face. So that's it for me. I hope y'all have a great week. Buy all the things, stitch all the things. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.